This lady that is going to be speaking to us, she gives so much light. She gives so much light. She hails out of New York City, which is one of my favorite cities, especially during Christmas. It's like if you've not been to New York City during Christmas, you got to make it, put it on your list. One of the best places to be at that time. Here's the other thing: it's not a surprise to me that this woman is a radio personality. It does not surprise me at all. And if you ever wonder what the passion of ACN is, all you have to do is look at this woman. All you have to do, she exudes the passion of ACN. You can see it from a distance. You can feel it through the screen. And if it's you can feel it through the screen, just imagine in person what you see. So she trains on our international stage many times. I'm so glad they put her up there because people need to see her and see the passion. This is when it gets inside of you right here. It's always great to see her, her husband, and her team at the Elevate events. This is what the Elevate events do to you, especially coming from California to New York, from coast to coast, right? The Destiny International. If you have not seen her, one of my favorite videos on there, she's been with us before, is daily practices. If you have not seen it, go back to go look at it. It is very good. So this also being October awareness for cancer awareness, she is a 3-stage cancer survivor. I love it. I love it. And congratulations. This woman, let's let you know, this woman has a fight in her. She sits in one of the top positions in this company, RVP Platinum position. And she makes it look so good. I cannot wait to get there. You hear me? If there's a song that says the gift, it looks good on you. It looks good on you with it. All right. So this, let's see. She's also recipient of the new comp plan, RVP Gold and RVP Platinum. So let's just say this: congratulations to you. I'm giving out party hats, a whole bit of everything with you. Just thank you for doing what you do. Congratulations to you. Okay. So she is. It's an honor and a privilege to to introduce this lady. Thank you, Miss Regional Vice President Platinum Renata Krumer. Thank you for taking some time out with us. Put your hands together, please.
Thank you so much, Harrison. You're amazing. Oh, your energy is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much. You start with so much light, so much love. I truly appreciate you and so humble to be here. And yes, we're celebrating Al Thomas. I'm so glad that he is attending his totally well-deserved vacation. And if you're watching it or you will watch it later, just know that all of us send you love, and you deserve so much in this world, in this vacation in particular. Thank you so much. And yes, you're talking about Jabri Clement. We'll love this man, and yes, he's awesome. He has to be surrounded by all of you guys. How could you possibly be bad? Yes, my name is Renata Krumer. Today is a very special day for me. Do you know that? Yes, I'm a regional vice president in ACN, and I'm so proud of it. And I have to be honest with you, my husband and I would have never, ever be here without a brilliant team, beautiful people. Somehow we attracted them, and thank God for it. But today is such a special day. I'm so grateful that this incredible Al Thomas, he's a senior vice president, he's a legend, asked me to train today. Do you know why? Today is my amazing, beautiful father, heavenly 85th birthday, 85. And do you know that it was such a special man? He left same day as he was born, 19 years ago. Same day. I've heard that the only people who's born and living this physical body same day, that's people with a special mission. And I strongly believe that who my dad was. And you see, I have the top, like you look like Renata, you celebrating. Yes, I am celebrating. I'm celebrating his life. And hey, God makes no mistakes. You celebrating it with me. Do you know how important it is? Do you know how important each of you? I have to tell you, if you don't mind, I show you my dad picture. This is can you see my father? This is Renata when she's originally brunette. but now a lot of gray hair, impossible. And this is my mama. But can you see the way my dad hold me? Do you know, I had so much protection from my dad? Probably because I loved him so much. I look at every man in life as a power, as a protection. To me, the hero, it's, forgive me, all ladies in the world, but I personally prefer men as a teacher, as a doctor, as a coach, as a nurse, as, I'm sorry, guys, I'm a girl and I loved my mama. But what my dad taught me, what I learned from him, who he was from me, I don't know how to explain. Huge. Do you know I'm the only child? I don't have brothers and sisters. And you see, you can tell that I'm a people lover, no brothers and sisters. And I remember when I was a young girl, I approached my dad and said, Papa, where is brothers? Where is sisters? Everybody has this. I don't have anybody. He looks at me and he said, look, baby, this is a deal. If you're gonna be bad or do anything bad, no one gonna love you by default. No one. No one. But if you're gonna be good, you're gonna have good heart. If your behavior would be noble and good, do you know what the deal? You're gonna choose your brothers and sisters and they stick with you. And I learned that when I was a young girl. I don't wanna cry. But this morning I created a group and I called it Renata's Love Circle. And I thought, if my dad saw that I have more than 100 people, he would say, hey, baby, it would not be possible for us to give you that many brothers and sisters, but you probably could. Because I hope he would say it, I know that you have a chance to impact that many lives. And this is a gift. And I have to tell you, in this circle, a lot of people from ACN, from the company that I love. I look at ACN as a child. So the people that I have a chance or gift or privilege to invest, this is huge. And I have to tell you what I learned from my dad, and that was so important. I learned to forgive. Guys, like look at this beautiful Harrison young man. He's so happy. Do you think that people never disappointed him? I doubt. I do believe that he's shining, not because nobody ever disappointed him, but in spite of everything. Somehow he learned to forgive. Our absolutely incredible Al Thomas, do you think he learned to forgive? Being who he is, going through so many things in life. This Jabri Clement, I mentioned their names because this is the people who's here, who's a part of this. That's movement, guys. We're changing lives. And I have to tell you, forgiveness is such a big deal in my life. And we're not talking necessarily somebody wants to kill you, you forgive them. We're not taking extreme. Sometimes we need to forgive people or ourselves, even for small disappointments, because this little, even not that significant, insignificant disappointment can bring all your mood. And instead of being elevated, you here, you down. And I remember anytime I get home, I see at my papa and I said, Papa, let me tell you. And like a little one, I'm telling him who was not fair, where teacher, my people in a class, he looked at me and he said, forgive them. I'm like, Papa, look, like, you know. And he said, baby, you're very kind. You're very generous. Forgive them. I said, no, you do not understand. This is the drama. And he said, do you know, babe, for them to act this way, they must felt so scared and so sad. And if you're going to spend time talking about them, they would bring you to the same level. Is that where you want to be? I said, no, but it's unfair. He said, I got it. And later in life, I met an incredible man, Wayne Dyer, and I even took spiritual cruise with him, 9 days cruise. And each day he was saying, when you have a choice in life, being right or being kind, always, with no exception, choose to be kind. And I thought, I learned it from my dad. I don't want to feel as scared, as sad, as angry as somebody else who hurt me. And I'm right away, I forgive. I release. I release. I remember in this business, they say if you're angry at somebody, it's the same as drinking poison and thinking somebody else should die. We not go to that extreme, but even the fact that you know at the moment you're angry at somebody, you momentarily go on their level. And their level, they're not bad, but the level at this moment is scarcity, sadness, anger. You don't want to be there, right? You don't want to be there. And you know, when I learned later in life, when my son was always 4 years old, it's a story, it's a little story, but it's with me. And I was taking him to a preschool. I'm rushing, you know, and he was tiny. And the back book bag is huge. So I'm holding here the book bag. My son is here, and I'm rushing. And apparently, with this huge book bag, I touched one lady who was also rushing, bringing her daughter to the school. She looked at me. We both have kids here. And she said something very rude. I don't want to tell you, but she's like, hey, you, do. And you know, naturally, we both have kids. She cursed, and I want to say something. And I said, okay, Renata, I remember my dad saying, I'm very good, I'm very kind. I said, okay, Renata, you good? We good? Okay, I did not say anything. I said sorry, but that was so much from her mouth. So we went to the same school. And I don't know if you ever been in school in this country, because I came here later. I was not in school. For some reason, the doors in school, they're so heavy. They're so heavy to make sure that kids not running away. I don't know why. So I left my son there. I'm going back again, this crazy heavy door. I open the door. I look in this corridor and I see very far this lady is walking. And first moment, what do you think I thought? I'm not holding a door for you. First of all, the door is heavy. Second of all, you just curse. You say so many bad words in front of my son. And I'm holding this door. And I'm thinking, no, I'm holding this door for you. And I'm holding this door. And I see her face. And while she's approaching, she see that this is a blondie, curly thing who I just scream. And she's holding my door. And I saw her face. And I felt so good. I felt so good that I did not let Renata to go right away on her door and slam this door and said, hey, I'm like I want to mirror you, but I'm bad. Guys, I remember when she approached me very close. She said, thank you. I said, my pleasure. And later, for almost like 6 months, we were seeing each other because our kids were in similar school. And she was saying hello, and I was saying hello. And it was good. And it could be a drama that I would allow this anger to win, and we would be fighting. And guys, who's winning during the war? Nobody. Do you know that everybody's losing? Everybody. There is no war, even any war that exists in the world. To me, everybody's losing. Yes, you can tell that I strongly think that this is right, but in reality, the war, everybody's losing. I want to tell you this for forgiveness. I also want to tell you that today is a special day. Today is Monday. This coming Wednesday, I'll have surgery. And I so much hope that this surgery would be a good one. That is the reason I create a room, Renata's Love Circle. I thought, hey, I want to make sure you know that I am well. And God willing, next Monday, I can tell you how awesome it was. And it's gone and it's done. And I have to tell you that when I was celebrated my birthday, the last birthday, 60th birthday, I had such a big party. It was beautiful. And nobody knew that next day I had a surgery. But I thought that life needs to be celebrated. And when we celebrate it, you look at the people who loves you. And I asked God, please, I want the surgery. Same like now, the surgery is on Wednesday, the last time. Like I thought, I hope, I know, I feel it that it would be good. But I thought, so many people love me and will pray for me. More people pray. I believe better. I'm telling you in advance, thank you so much. But I also want to tell you that it is so important not to feel sad, even you have a reason to be sad. This beautiful Harrison said, um, stage 3. In reality, it was stage 4 cancer, and in reality, it's a kind of, when you hear from somebody stage 4 cancer, you're like, this is it. No, guys, sometimes it's a wake up call. Sometimes this is giving for all of us to appreciate life more. Do you know that? If I ask you if that would be the day, Monday, let's say, right? Today is Monday. And that may be the last Monday of your life. Would you do something different with that you did today? It's 12 noon. Or would you do something different? Would you call a few more people and say, hey, I love you? It could be somebody, it could be very close, it could be somebody you love so much, might be your parents that you're so busy not saying hello, might be your sisters and brother, you might be the lucky one who have them. But guys, if you live more, like you understand that any and every day is a gift, and if you're very clear that each of us have a certain amount of days in their life, do you know that? It doesn't matter how healthy and beautiful and young you are. It's beautiful, but hey, we are here certain amount of days. And if you live every day like it's a gift, talking about everybody, talking about you. If you're building ACN and you do, and I applaud you. This is a standing ovation. People in ACN have very special love for them. Do you know why? They choose to build. And you know what else? What I know about ACN, that if you choose to build, you know that you can never ever win here if you just know that you're good. You could be wonderful, but if you're not willing to invest in anybody, you stay where you are. Even like I did mention the story before. I graduated from New York University Stern Business School. It was such a big achievement one day in my life. But graduating from this prestigious school, the only thing I need to take care of Renata. I need like, Renata, you're studying. Hello. You don't want to do it right now? You must do it. I needed to take care only of Renata. Discipline only Renata. The huge difference in ACN. I need to invest. And I knew it, and you knew it, that in order to win, you need to build, you need to invest. And sometimes, or very often in my life, it helped me so much. Not to concentrate on Renata, because I think, Renata, you're good. Look how many people you can impact. Bring more light, bring more love. And I have to tell you the secret, and you'll remember it for the rest of your life. No one is following sad, angry, or sick people. Remember it? No one. Have you ever seen Al Thomas being any of those things? Angry, sad, pissed, sick? Hopefully never, but you don't see it. Even if you deal with your own thing, people in your life need to feel that they can follow you, because you're not going to betray them. And to me, it's such a big deal. That's why ACN, I treat like a baby, I look like a baby. I see the transformation that people go, and I'm part of it, and it's huge to me. Some of them ready to win, and I love it because they paid the price before ACN. Some of them, by the way, different age, they come and they need time, and it's beautiful. Don't worry, give everybody time to be what they need to be to win here, and it's totally good. I don't want anybody to rush with anyone. You said, oh, one person win in 3 days, another one in 3 years. Somebody might need 30 years, but what you need to know, their life would never be the same because of you. Do you know, I remember the very first events my husband and I hosted in this living room right here. And I remember when I started in front of everybody, I said, welcome to our place. And hey, do you know that your life would never be the same? That's what I said. And that's what I know for each of you, because you're building, because you're so special for someone. Your life would never be the same. And the tip that you probably will use in life, at the moment you look at yourself and you said, you might not like something about you. You might say, when I speak, I don't use my hand, and I need to use my hand, right? It's good when you use your hand. It's like, it's good. You say, you know what you do? Find somebody else and teach them that. You said, hey, Manny, do you know when you speak and you do like this, you look close. But when you speak and you look like, teach them and watch what's going to happen to you. Why? Or you think, when I speak, I kind of tend not to pose. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And you said, it's good to pose. Okay, find someone else and say, can I teach you? Because when you speak, if you want to be heard, if you want to be convincing, you need to pause. And they said, really? And that's how you learn. And recently I learned from Joe Dispenza. Your brain, that's how your brain works. Like, we don't need to analyze. If you learn any information in the world, anything, and you think, oh my God, I learned it now. If you decided not to teach to anyone else in your life, guys, it's the same as you never heard of it. Give a little bit time, it's going to be gone. That's how your brain works. Like, you looking at me right now, what if I say, I'm sentimental today? This is my papa's birthday. That's my papa the day when he left. And you said, something I kind of learned from this, Renata. And if you never share it with anybody else, what you learn, unfortunately, it's never going to stay with you. And it might be one line that I said, and you're like, let me call my mom. Let me call my papa. I kind of felt something. But do right away. And if you like anything, or you know the line you might like from my dad, that's a gift from my dad to you. My dad always said, if somebody disappointed you, right? And it's happened, hey, it's life. No fight. No fight. No fight, no anger, no cursing, no nothing. You let them go with love. I said, with love, huh? You know how with love? My dad say, you say, I wish you all the best. I won't be witnessed. In Russian, я желаю тебе добра, но свидетелем этого я уже не буду. I said it in Russian, if there is anybody who speak my language. But in English, it would be, I wish you all the best, but apparently I won't witness it. I choose not to, but I wish you all the best. And you leave. This is a deal. You're living, but you're cool. You did not wish anything bad. You wish the best. By the way, the second part about witnessing, you might say quietly, but you said, I wish you all the best. But in your mind, this is goodbye. You not necessarily need to say it. The second part, that I won't be witnessing it, but you know you want. And this is it. My dad explained to me when I was a little one, hey baby, you bring so much light. The fact that you're not in a picture, that's bad enough for you not to do anything else. If you stop shining, at least in this direction. That's good enough. You don't need to say anything. You definitely don't need to curse or bring yourself on a low level. So just remember, you wish everybody the best. You want to say something else? You may, or you might be quiet, but this is your way to say we're done. And I also want to say to you guys, in my group, in our Matrix family, we have an absolutely brilliant man. His name is Manny Peralta. I have so much love and respect for this young gentleman. You see him here every single day that our Thomas doing something. Manny is here because he loved to learn, he loved to read. And this morning his topic was, by the way, every single day he's posting something for the whole world to be better. And this morning he was talking about not to mirror anybody negative behavior, just to forgive. And I thought, Manny, how did you know that this is the topic I learned when I was a little girl, which is like 60 years ago? Guys, thank God I just celebrated 60 years. You might look at me and you say, hey, Renata, you look a few years younger. And I have to tell you, can I give all credits to ACN? Because I do believe when you have more time to work on yourself, we're talking about sleeping maybe a little bit later, or Pilates, or whatever, traveling more. That's, that everybody can look better. I want you to grow. Yes, Harrison was absolutely right that as a gold RVP, as a platinum RVP, yes, ACN just double. They say, hey, you're doing phenomenal job. Yes, you need to do something for that, but here is double, because we learned that money is not everything. But I remember I learned from a brilliant Byron Nelson, but it's not everything, but somehow it's very close with oxygen. So I want you personally, to each of you who's online, to experience freedom. Freedom, guys. I'm talking about financial freedom. I have to tell you, it's look very good. It would look so good on everybody. It doesn't matter your age, your gender, your age, your background, and time freedom, because you may need it. And I have to tell you, when it's together, time and finance freedom, wow, it's so good on everybody. I wish you that. I hope to see you, God willing, next Monday. I want you to take care of yourself. I want you to know that your life is so valuable for someone. And today, because if I touch any of your sentimental part, call a few people, tell them they're awesome and you love them. I promise it will give you strength. And thank you so much for being a part of this training. And thank you, bright and absolutely wonderful Harrison, for inviting me. Stay blessed, stay well, be irresistible. Wish you all the best, guys, and hope to see you on Monday. All the best to you. And
Miss
back to you.
Renata Krumer, man, wow. Let me just say this. First, thank you for letting us celebrate with you the 85th birthday of your father. And that message I'm taking really resonates, coming from a place of not just love. It's good to hear. Oh, it's like we just heard a message from your father coming through you. And thank you for sharing that. It's something we definitely need to hear. Learning forgiveness, learning how to forgive, and to choose kindness along with that, to exude that love that you have along with that. This one moment each day is a gift. Each day is a gift. You just never know. The cool thing about this whole thing is that you get to concentrate on yourself. ACN has allowed you to be able to concentrate on your health, your family, to create your community of people where you don't have to worry about the money aspect of things. That is the point. That's where we're trying to get to. That's where I will see you at RVPP. I'm letting you know I will be one of those people, and I'm sure several other people will be the same. And so thank you for showing the example. Just your transparency alone lets you radiate in and out even the more. You just elevated. And so I want to take that message. For me, I need to learn how to pause. I am a fast talker. I didn't have any caffeine, so if I did, you really would have heard me. So I will take that message. I do need to learn how to pause along with that. So wishing you all the best yourself. I wish I could say it in Russian, but I wish you all of the best. You are definitely on my prayer list, and hopefully on a couple of other people with that. You have a great celebration of surgery. Excited about the hopeful thing. It is going to be great. We will see you Monday.